Hi guys, I just had to interrupt my own run, A, because I'm exhausted and unfit, and B, because I made the mistake of trying to watch 5 minutes of Alan Vinicum talking utter rubbish again. So he's on the McCanns, right, and so everything that comes out of his mouth is the same old rubbish. It's a person who just sort of paints with a paintbrush the size of a sort of oak tree, just broad strokes. Colin Sutton and me, Colin Sutton was following me, fact, Colin Sutton was following me, I wasn't following him, and he wanted to get in contact, and he contacted me, and we did shows together, so now, he says, and then he says, and I'm working for Colin Sutton. And you can always tell when AD is lying, because he drops the end of his words. Don't you call me a conspiracy theory. And then when the number goes, I know you're in a bargain, so I'm working for him. It's got nothing to do with Colin Sutton. And then he makes the excuse, and then the trolls, just bombarded Colin Sutton. So then he wouldn't want to work with me anymore. No, what happened was that Colin Sutton found out who you were and didn't want anything to do with you because he realised that you're stupid. So anyway, AD says that he's been studying the McCanns case for, you think I know the Wisex case? No, I know the McCann case 4 times. 4 times more, guys, 4 times more he knows this case. He is the case, apparently, is Alan. Then he starts his video with that lovely patronising, now I need you to understand, or I need you, listen, right. So, because he doesn't have any information, it's just flutter data. He can't even say it anymore. He just sort of goes, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not like what people say I am. All right. Listen, right. If you have a piece of cheese and a pigeon, right, and the pigeon flew into the air, and the piece of cheese might get thrown into the pigeon's mouth, right? That's all I'm saying. That's basically what the sort of the way Alan speaks. So he's going on about the McCann case and how he thinks that blood under the tile and the grouting, because what do people forget? The grouting's porous, right? That all the detectives had to do was identify the blood, and it be Madeleine McCann's, and the parents would be put in jail. Oh right, so it's that easy, is it? The way he explains things just doesn't make any sense. He comes up with scenarios, and I think his audience go, and just sit there and listen to him waffle on. But then he gets more specific, right? And he's reading from his computer, you can tell, because he gets all messed up. And he goes on about the alleles in the blood. Right, I need you to understand something, right? Because AD knows science, right? I need you to understand there's the alleles in the blood. The alleles in the blood. All right, for a start, right, blood is red, yes, because that's from hemoglobin, and hemoglobin gets oxygen from the lungs, and so that's where it gets the colour red. He says we have 17 alleles, right, 17 alleles which are identifiers in the blood, that if 15 of these alleles were similar, the McCanns would be put in jail here, right, because the mum's blood is similar to McCann's blood. Well, no, it can be a similar blood type, but no blood is similar. And then he starts talking about these alleles, right? And I don't know where he's picked up this bit of information from, but he says, there's 17 alleles in the blood, right? There's 3. There's 3 alleles in the blood, and because human beings are diploids, only 2 can be present. One which is taken from the father and one from the mother. So I think AD's got his alleles mixed up with like a DNA kit where they do like 17 or different amount of identifiers with different on blood. No, Alan, you don't have 17 alleles in the blood, and 15 wouldn't incriminate the McCanns. You have 3. So Alan yet again, has no idea what he's talking about. And this is what happens when Alan is left to his own devices, because he's just lost everyone and he's on his own talking complete rubbish. So just so everyone knows, I thought I'd correct that one, that no, Alan, you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, which everybody kind of know, well, not kind of, which everybody knows now. But please don't insult everyone even further by trying to do science and things like that. please try not to insult people that you're somehow scholarly or somehow clever in certain maths or science or biology or anything like that. Everything you know about things like that is from Google, or you've heard it wrong. What you heard was probably the genome kits and the DNA kits and all that kind of stuff. But just so you know, human beings are diploids, so only 2 alleles are present. And of course there's different components in the title of the alleles, whether it's A1, whatever, all this kind of stuff. But I don't know where he got the 17 from. And just to let everyone know that don't listen to Alan, because I listened to the first 5 minutes and every single thing he said was a lie and was untrue and had no basis behind it and was complete fluff, and you're still giving this man your money. It's astonishing. Please don't listen to this idiot. He's just an idiot who sits in his room all day. He doesn't have anything else to do, bless him. So yeah, well done, Alan. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.